So this is a very common position. Once you get here, they either get their belly, and I showed you guys how to pull it out and then come over, or they get their hands connected. All right, so if their hands are connected, it's gonna be a lot harder, right? Grab your wrist to wrist, fold them in. There you go. All right, so if this happens, what I want you to do is you're going to sit up as straight as you can, right? Because you're not gonna be able to break that grip. What you're gonna do is bring this leg nice and over, right? Plant your hand, and then just start turning nice and around. See these hands disconnect, right? As you go, and then he'll tap. All right? Cool? See it again? That's all right. Tarikoplata, one of the two. So, let's go ahead and get you here. I get lost in the name. So, we're here, hands connected. Really fold your hands in, like lace them together. Like grab wrist to wrist. There we go. So, this grip, Ryan's strong, right? I'm not going to be, he's got his hands laced together. If you guys can see, this is going to be, if you're here, it's going to be very difficult to break this grip, even with the pulling out method, right? He's just like, I'm not the pull out method. So, he is, sorry. So, I'm not going to be able to get this out. So, what I'm going to do, I'm not just going to get lazy here. I want you to still stay tight. So bring the arm up to give yourself some room, because it's very hard to be bent over and trying to bring your knee up and get it in front of your face and throw it over. So you're gonna have to bring the arm up instead of just sitting back, okay? So bring the arm up with you, throw it over, make sure you lock over the wrist. Grab your thigh and plant your hand. If his hands are still connected, go ahead. They won't be for long. So yeah, so you're S mount and you start walking it around. And he may push and follow you. Go ahead. Like, not that way. He just pushing his hips back to take pressure off his shoulder. Plant here so he can't, and then just turn a little bit more, okay? So, as I'm sitting here, right, and I've got my Kimura grip. Now again, we're not this grip, we've switched our grip. I'm here and I can't get this because his hands are connected. He felt that I was gonna try to Kimura him. So, as I come up, throw this up and around, plant my hand, right? See how he's not on it? If he's on his back, I cannot turn. It's hard, much harder to turn my knee down the proper way. I can still just push up, but if you want him up on his side and not on his back, just push back. You guys need to be up on this S mount and have him on his side. Don't want him on his back. It's much easier to turn backwards. Okay? Cool? Justin's getting beat up today. So, when I'm here, this hand is not just because I need a balance. It's also to stop his hip from hip escaping and follow. So, as I turn, I get my feet back here. I get my feet set. And my feet don't move as much because I'm keeping everything nice and tight as much as my hips do. Right? I'm still turning my body, and I'm trying to just torque that shoulder as much as possible. I'm letting my hamstrings push it, do the push, right? Do the Kimura. Instead of my hand, it's my hamstring. Cool? Questions? 1, 2.